While in prison, Mike noticed the floor beneath him start to bulge, the movement growing stronger. Terrified, he jumped up as the floor suddenly gave way, revealing something underneath. Mike froze in fear. When the figure turned around, it was an old man. Soon, John crawled fully out of the ground. Seeing Mike cowering in the corner, John quickly introduced himself. He was also a prisoner here, locked up for 20 years. He had been digging a tunnel for 18 of those years, thinking he'd finally reached the surface. But instead, he broke into Mike's cell by mistake. John asked to use Mike's shoulder so he could take a quick look at the sky he hadn't seen in decades. Then he returned to the tunnel and invited Mike to visit his own cell. John's cell was bigger than Mike's, with a makeshift table and books. He tried to convince Mike to join him in digging. If they succeeded in escaping, John promised to share half his treasure. Desperate to get out, Mike agreed. Just as they were about to start, footsteps approached. Knowing the guard was coming with food, Mike quickly slipped into the tunnel. 3 years later, while digging, John suddenly uncovered a cluster of plant roots. Both realized they were close to the surface. Mike grabbed a tool to break through, but as sand began to pour from above, he realized the tunnel was about to collapse. John was buried before he could escape. Mike frantically pulled away the rocks and dragged him out, but when he tore open John's shirt, he saw a deep stab wound in his chest. John told Mike to open the floorboard hidden under a tree and retrieve a treasure map. It was this treasure that had landed him in prison. He asked Mike to find it once he was free. With that, John closed his eyes for the last time. Right then, the guard arrived with food, but John's food tray had fallen into the tunnel earlier. Helpless, Mike hid in the corner. Annoyed, the guard kicked at the cell door but got no response. Leaning closer, he saw John's bloodied face. While the guard ran to call for help, Mike quickly covered up the tunnel entrance and slipped into the hole in a panic.